Gonna start my day and get my day going. Let me go deal with Sarika's money first, because I didn't get the time all week to go deal with her stuff. Okay, I didn't. I didn't get the time to go deal with my stuff. So like I was saying about my business, Tanya, as I was saying about my business officially started December 18th. Well, January 19th. However, my business, today's 3 years since my business started. Tanya, you can back out of the live and you can go look and read my story, just a synopsis of my story when my story started back in December 18th, 2018. So 12/18/18. Go read my story, okay, Tanya? That's what I'm talking about. My story. Today's my day. I want to do a special, but I don't want to be overwhelmed with orders. Just to kind of show my appreciation to you guys who support my business, but I can't do that right now. I shut my website down for a reason, because each time I come live, you guys flood my website with orders, and I don't want nobody yelling at me this Christmas. I want it to be a smooth Christmas, as it has been. It's been very smooth. It has been very smooth these past few days, and I want it to continue that way. I am just baking, and then come Monday, I'll what you call it, the orders. Yeah. Yeah. Today I'm gonna go do sorrel. Sorrels today. I'm gonna do a lot of sorrels today. I'm probably gonna do about 40 sorrels today. Yeah, I'm gonna do about 40 sorrels today. Because yesterday I did about 3 large batters of rum cake and another 2 batters of Baileys cake. So when I go in now for the next couple of days, I'm just gonna bake and process orders. Yeah, don't play with me. Me have a whole racket. Listen to my man. I'm so happy that I have the space at the kitchen in Jersey, because I couldn't do this from home. I could not do this from home with the volume that I'm shipping. I couldn't do it from home. There's no way to cut corners when it comes to growing your business. You know, if you want to cut corners, you won't grow. If you want to be cheap, you won't grow. It takes money to grow. I will, Charmaine, when I get into the kitchen later, I have a cake that I have to complete today, and when I complete that lady's cake, then I'll start the festivities. You know, I'll get my drink on. I'll get my drink on and do my stuff, because I have to wait for my assistant to leave work, and then I go pick him up again, and we do again like what we did last night. Yeah. I know, GMA, but it's just something we have to deal with. You know, you have people like that who people are just bothered. We're talking about my business. That's what I'm talking about. My business, you know. There's so many businesses who celebrate anniversaries and stuff. Mine is the same. My business. I don't care about nobody's business, you know. Contrary to, you know, what people might think, you know. I don't care about nobody's business, because if I was caring about other people's business, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. All right, it takes a huge amount of focus to get to where I'm at, you know. And if I was focusing on other people's business, if I was in at a pasa and this and that, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. Look at the people who are in pasa. Look at them. Look at their business. Not good, right? Okay. So it sets me apart from the rest, okay? If I was in pasa 24/7s and I wouldn't be where I'm at today, darlings. Yeah, it takes a lot of focus, you know. A lot of focus, you know. Like I said, when I started my business, it was very challenging. I just couldn't listen. I still haven't pinched myself yet. I still haven't pinched myself, and I'm not gonna go into numbers, but I'm not gonna. I still haven't pinched myself yet. um, let me tell you when it dawned on me that I'm really doing business. When we were in COVID, I mean, I knew I was doing business, but you see, when the government started giving out money. And they didn't hesitate to give my business money, I said, oh shucks, you know. So it's little things like these that actually reinforces what it is that I do, you know, reinforces my position as a business owner. It's these things, these milestones, these little confirmations, you know, like, hey, you know, yeah. So it's one of those things. It's not, you know, like I said, guys, I started from my kitchen at home. I started home inside my kitchen, just like most new businesses that start somewhere. And I started in my kitchen, and like the story said, I started with 4. And this pretty much was triggered by a lot of things, you know, but I didn't know that the triggers would turn out to be my blessing. You know, people calling me poor, people calling me that derogatory name, people trolling me on social media, people stalking me. I mean, this has been going on for years, but that particular year, it was really bad. And it was November of 2018. I kind of decided to crawl out of that space of depression and self-pity. You know, I was really looking at my self-value, and I had a lot of self-pity, self-blame. I was going through a lot emotionally. And I picked up myself one day in November, and I attended one of those woman empowerment sessions held by one of those them big timers that are Instagram, you know, really big shot people. I'm not talking about the local fly by night curriculum people them. And she had some people from Atlanta, hip hop and blah 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 there. So the tickets were about $150, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna go. I didn't really have a lot of money. Sorry, but I said I'm gonna go, and I purchased the ticket like a month before. I had to really you know, save to go to this event, and I purchased a ticket for $150. And when I attended the event, I had to go dressed up and everything. I jumped in my BMW, got my hair done, got my makeup done, did it all by myself, put on a nice dress, one of my all-time dresses. I'm gonna post a picture photo of that night. I had on a pink dress, and my hair was kind of short, you know. And at that event, I was in the company of so many successful women, right? Which is why your environment really is important. The type of environment that you put yourself in is important. And I was in the company of so many successful women, and I brought my book with me, and you know, so that while we're socializing and we're introducing ourselves, we could tell each other who did what, blah blah blah. So I brought my book with me, and I told them that I wrote a book and whatever. And that environment was so refreshing because everybody was successful. So even if you weren't doing anything in your life, you just by being there, you felt successful. And that was what kind of started the empowerment part of me. It kind of struck up the empowerment side of me. So much so that I was going to go to Jamaica and do an empowerment series there, because I was, you know, I was just like so happy about feeling empowered, and I wanted to share the grace with other women in Jamaica. And so I decided to do an empowerment series. I didn't end up doing the empowerment series out of safety concerns, because I was being trolled a lot on social media, and because of safety concerns, I never did it. And then, you know, then came December, and like I said, I was feeling kind of out of it, and so I ended up getting up to bake. The trolling just continued. It's never ending. So what you see and hear now on social media, it's nothing new. It's just that somebody is fueling it. These people just decide to gravitate to it because it's negativity, They don't know what they're fighting for. They're just doing it to do it because it's something to pass time for them, I guess. So they just continue trolling, and the trolling never stopped. And it was that trolling that pretty much triggered my business, you know. That's the one. Oh, Sharon, that's the one when I went to Atlanta. Oh, yeah, I went to Atlanta for that one. That was Atlanta when I first started baking, Sharon. Remember? Yeah, I went to Atlanta to one of them. So I was going to go to Jamaica with the others. And I never did. Yeah, you remember that, right, Sharon? Yes, that was one. I did one in Atlanta. I flew out to Atlanta and met some really powerful women in business. And that was the one I did in Atlanta. I was supposed to do others, but I never did because of concerns for my safety. And the trolling just continued. So what you're seeing today is nothing new. I've gotten used to it. I push it to the back of my head. Luckily, my business is a blessing. So now my business actually distracts me from a lot of the bullshit you see going on here on social media. A lot of these ignorant fools, these dummies, you know. It's a good thing. My business, what they're doing actually triggers interest in me, and I appreciate that. A lot of people want to come over to my page. They want to see my products. It's pretty much driving sales for me, so I just let them do what they got to do. They're doing their job. They're my marketers, and I'm just pushing out the products, you know. So you just have to leave the dummies and let they do their work, right? Because if it wasn't for the hating, maybe you guys wouldn't have known about me. A lot of you expressed that you found out about me by hearing what people had to say about me. If it wasn't for them calling me Lot's wife, you guys probably wouldn't have known about me. If it wasn't for them talking about my plaka pudding and butter and pudding, you wouldn't have known about me. If it wasn't for them calling me that derogatory name, you wouldn't have known about me. So it's not about them, what they call me, is about what I show you, you know. It's not like I'm proving myself to anybody, but I want you guys to see that they're different than I am, you know what I mean? Or I am different than they are, you know? So whatever they're doing that because that's what they do. That's their position in life. My position in life is to run a great business, deliver great products, be a great mother, be a great teacher, just be great at everything that it is that I do. As a woman, as a person, you know, as a mom, as a daughter, you know, just be good and just build myself. So you know that saying, you take the lemonades or the stones with them throw at you, or take the seeds with them, whatever, the lemons that make lemonades. That's what I did, honey. I literally took what they threw at me and made lemonades. You understand? So yeah, so them not gonna away now. Them people that on the internet, them not gonna away. Them not going nowhere. Trust me, they're not going anywhere. But I can tell you where I've gone these past 3 years. But them not going nowhere. Them are going to stay right with them there. Them not going nowhere. Their position is to do that. That's what God ordained them to do. Believe it or not. Because they are the force behind everything that I do. They're the wind that pushes me forward. So it's annoying, yes, but you know, thinking back, I started this business back in December 2018, and this is where I'm at now. So I got to thank the good and the bad, because sometimes the bad motivates you. And if that girl never called me poor, I wouldn't have probably gotten up, and I wouldn't have felt self-pity that I was really poor or broke, in other words, you understand? And I wouldn't have felt the self-pity to get up and really do something for myself. So everything just happens for a reason, you know. Everything just happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. And I wanted to tell you this, right? Look at all of them. Look at all of them. They're not on my level. None of them is on my level. None is on my level. None. They're not on my level in baking. They're not on my level in business. They're not on my level when it comes on to personality. They're not on my level with anything. None is on my level. None. So while you're being entertained with the fuckery, just remember that, okay? All right. Yes, it takes a large amount of strength to make it here, a large amount of courage, because if I was not courageous, I would have probably, you know, gone into hiding out of depression or fear or whatever, You know, just think about it. Just for in the name of business, I have been threatened, I have been stalked, I have been, just name it, and I've gotten it. It's like they want me dead, you know, and for them to feel good, I should be dead. And I just kind of look past that because I know there's only one God. One God, yeah? And, you know, and I just don't have any fear. I don't have any fear. Yeah, I just don't have any fear of certain things because I know blood runs through their veins just as how it runs through mine. And I just continue doing my business and baking those cakes, and sometimes I'll entertain it, but for the most part I'm really focused on my business. Like I'm going now, it's 9 o'clock. I'm gonna go now, guys. Let me go send off this money to Sharika and get my day going because it's kind of late for me. 9 o'clock is kind of late, guys. I should have been had my cakes in the freezer right now. Okay, I gotta go. 9 o'clock is late for me. All right, darling, I will talk to you guys later. Have a pleasant day. I gotta go. Let me go send off Sharika our money. Big up to everybody who's donated to Sharika. I really appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go send off what I have so far. Sharika, may I come, darling? Thanks for your patience. Thank you for your patience, honey. It's been a busy, crazy week. I know you need your things. You're in need of it. So big up yourself, Sharika. What I have so far, I'm gonna send it to Sharika. A lot of small island people don't behave like that, JMA. A lot of small island people don't. But you know what, JMA? The reason why a lot of them behave like that, JMA, a lot of these Jamaicans online that you see going on like that, the reason why they behave like that, JMA, is because they are illiterate. Illiteracy is a big problem in the country. Most of them are very illiterate. Listen to how they speak, okay? They're very illiterate. They don't respect anybody. Some of them just grew up with no morals, no values. God bless the percentage of Jamaicans who are educated or who grew up with some type of family morals or values. God bless those people. Those are the ones who are on social media and just clicking like, or they just don't want to partake in the nonsense. But the ones who did not grow up with any literacy, the ones who dropped out probably primary school, the ones them who didn't even attend primary school, the ones them, you know, those are the ones who actually are the problem, or is the problem on social media. Trust me. And with that, you know, illiteracy comes with a lot of broken family issues, a lot of they probably grew up in a certain particular environment. I can guarantee you a lot of them are uneducated, a lot of them are undocumented, a lot of them are in menial jobs. They're doing menial jobs. A lot of them just have little jobs where I get them by. I kid you not. They're just look at them. Their social class. That's what their social class is. Uneducated, probably doing little idiot job where probably just I get them by. They're probably undocumented. Just a lot, and they all fall under the same umbrella. They're all the same. Trust me. A lot of them they live a life of crime. Whatever it is, whatever crime, shoplifting, whatever it is, them just have issues. Yeah, they have issues. And you know, if you're uneducated, you can't really fix the other issues, right? Cool. There are a lot of educated people with other issues, and they know they can go into therapy. They know they can't deflect it onto other people. They know. But a lot of these people, especially some of these, they're mostly women. They're very uneducated. They come online and they feel like the only way to get things done is to cuss and go on bad and attack people, and they're very violent women. Very violent. They want to cuss you out, they want to stab you up, they want to do all sort of stuff, and that comes from being uneducated. So because I know I'm different, but also all my corner, and that's how I've been all throughout life, because I can't deal with the loudness and the vulgarity and the bullshit. I can't do that. It's not me. It's not me. None of my friends are like that. It's not me. None of my friends them loud and vulgar yabba head. It's not me. I'm in a better than anybody else, but listen, that's not me. Me know better, so me do better. I'm not uneducated and stupid, and my father teach me better than that. My mama teach me better than that. You understand? Some of them grow themselves. So them not get to finish school. Them not have the trade. Them come out foreign. Them just take up foreign. Enough of them come out foreign, just take up foreign. and just a box round and a do look menial jobs. Enough of them smoke out them brain. Enough of them man beat them up and them brainless. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on with a lot of them. They're troubled. Very troubled individuals. Very troubled females. Them man kick them up. Stuff like that. So that's the life them used to. Them ongo no violence. So them come on social media with the same violence where them know. You understand? Very ignorant, dark, butu, uneducated. I don't know. And they're not going to change because they're adults. They're adults, all right? It's already broken into them. There's no way to change them. That's all they know. They grew up in that class, of that social class. You know what I mean? The thing that you could do is to stay away from them. You understand? And that's what I do. I stay away. When notice it long time, I stay away from them. We call them Nasinega. We have a name for them back home. They're called Nasinega, GMA. Those type of people you don't associate with. We call them Nasinega back home. So to all of the other island people, them, where I sit down and I see some of them Jamaican here, behave like them a drunk row. Know that we are not all like that, okay? To all the small islanders who sit and see them behave, not all Jamaicans are like that. It's just a particular class of them. Something about me that bothers their spirit. Yes, admin. It's my energy. It's my energy. That's all it is. I'm from both worlds, you know? Something about me that bothers them. So that's why they're so bothered. Yeah. I'm gonna go and send Sharika her money right now. I have to go to the ATM first. I already set them in whatever I owe them grow. You understand? Them can't help themselves because I owe them grow. Some of them parents probably are uneducated too. Them parents probably uneducated, so them parents can't teach them no better either. So to all of you island people out there who are sitting down and watching, understand that not all Jamaicans are like that. Okay, darlings? Not all of us are like that. Alright? So when you find somewhere stay so, my advice to you, stay away. Because the end result will not be pretty. Them not have no human decency about them, nothing. Stay away. Stay away from them. Stay away, darling. Stay away. Hold on, people. May I get some money here? Sharika, may I come here and send out your money? Hold on. $3 for send money, for take out money. No, sir. Let's go with that shit. Not all of us are like that, GMA. I'm happy you realize that. We're not all like that, baby, okay? We're not. Go ahead, darling. You can go ahead. I'm going to use this here.
How many times you gonna use it?
Hmm?
How many times you gonna use it?
How much time I got to use it?
Yeah.
As much time it will allow me to take money out of there.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to empty it.
Why doing that?
Because I got the money to empty it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Right. I'm out to order. How much time I gonna use the ATM? No one time I use the ATM. When you know see me come here, sir. What a man out to order? If I want empty the machine, I gotta empty the machine. You're bright. I'm fresh. Well, how much time I gonna use it? I saw them people here fresh. Yeah, Sharika. Yeah. Send out your money, Sharika. Yeah. Alright. Hold on, then I have to look for the correct spelling of her name. But there. I'm not sure what I said her now. I'm not sure what I said her. Hold on, I'm going to check the correct spelling of her name here. Hold on. Yeah, we are sending off your money. Yeah, come and watch my money. Him out to order. I should have just emptied pan him. Out to order. Make him have to go we at the supermarket. Go get him money. Hold on, yeah. Is it true me use MoneyGram? It just have everything in the system already. Boy, this is bad. That's so much time I send money go Jamaica. Them have everything. Everything in the system already. I not even have to do nothing. No sir, this bad. Me even stop sending money come Jamaica. This bad. Them say, hi Miss Walters. I'm like, damn. This bad. No sir, I'm never gonna hold on for my money more often. Me I send too much money to Jamaica. No sir. You know, I think I make a boo-boo. I think I ride from Sharika to Sharika. I'm going to just make sure, say, I get it right before I set it off. Okay, Sharika. Alright. Well, if I saw it go Sharika, yeah, me today. Yeah, that me doing now. My ride from Sharika. No, sir. Sharika, yeah, me today, baby. Imagine me go give them my ID, you know, and them say, you're not Sharika. Give me a send of Sharika money, go give her right now. Alright. Lord, me have things to go do now. Alright, now I'm going to go at the machine now so I send it off. Sharika. I just looked at my phone this morning. Mr. Rattin. All day yesterday I check my business phone. You love what I do for Sharika? Yeah man, you have to do. Everybody needs cheer, Christmas cheer, you know. Everybody needs Christmas cheer. I love underdogs. That me I tell you no. I love rebuild underdogs. You know. So like when me rebuild myself, I love rebuild underdogs. People who are underdogs, I like look out for them. Because I believe that God should give everybody a second chance with everything. You know? And he gave me a second chance. So why me can't give somebody a second chance? No. I'm gonna give somebody I'm not gonna chew them out and spit them out like what people do them. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna judge them based on, you know, certain things. You know, them little petty foolishness that I'm not really interested in that. You understand? I'm not interested in those petty foolishness. I think big. So
I'll take 4 of those. No.
Mister, or up on the side where you do, man. Sure. You have to use the machine first and then you have to come here the money or so. I have the Western Union app, Sharon. That's what I use. However, they prefer MoneyGram. Most Jamaicans prefer MoneyGram because they get more money from MoneyGram. I can't use MoneyGram because I use my corporate card, and MoneyGram won't allow me to use my corporate card. So I have to come here to do this. But Western Union I use all the time. I have the app on my phone, but MoneyGram give you more for your money. I think they give you about an extra $500 or $600 or something like that. Something like that, which is a really large amount of money in Jamaica. You understand? You have to understand, you know, Jamaicans, them can't spare not even $1. And them need every dime them can get. You understand? Jesus Christ, so Uncle she alone at work? No man. That's true, Lisa. Western Union put it to a lot of crap.
I can help you, ma'am.
Thank y'all. I was about to say, where's everybody?
You have a CVS card?
No,
You have a CVS card?
I do, but I can't even remember it right now. Damn. I did a MoneyGram transfer thing, sending some money to Jamaica, so it should be in the computer system. I just have to give you my ID and stuff. Can you not type my name in? I just did it, like literally just now.
So you're sending money, right?
Yeah.
I was going through a page. I was flipping through Facebook a while ago. And I buck up on one page called King Entertainment. King Entertainment.
Yeah, MoneyGram better. MoneyGram give you more for your money. They're not hassle and stuff like that.
I was going through a page. I was flipping through Facebook a while ago. And I buck up on one page called King Entertainment. King Entertainment.
Alright guys, so I'm going to call Sharika and give her a transaction. Yeah, everybody need money, including me, so I'm going to call her right now and get my day started. Get my business day started. Have a blessed day. To everybody who sent me a little smiles for Sharika, big up myself. The marathon is still going on. Everybody had the marathon. Me I do one for Sharika if I don't want help her or anybody else. I just feel like Christmas is a time for everybody to kind of like have some Christmas cheer and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Nobody deserves to be ostracized and treated like shit. You know, no human deserves that, especially a needy human, somebody who is in need of something. It's not a want, it's a need, especially somebody who has kids. You know, their kids will suffer too, because whatever happens to the parent will eventually roll off onto the kids. So if the parent unhappy, the child are unhappy. You know, the psychology behind all of that is very serious. There are a lot of mothers right now killing their kids. you know, a lot of self-pity, a lot of depression, people sitting down, don't want to live again, them don't want them pitney. Enough mothers run, we left them pitney. You understand me? And if you can, Jamaica is very hard, and if you can stick it out and help if you can stick it out and help your kids and help yourself, and stay with your kids and struggle with your kids, I see you as a great parent, a great mother, you know. And if you bawl out for help and you put your shame aside and you put your dignity aside and ask for help, I don't see any issues with that. And you know, I'm gonna help her. End of story. You know, it's really hard in Jamaica. I'm gonna help her. And like I said, she's an underdog, and I'm always going for people who are underdogs. I don't like it when society treat people bad like that, you know. You punish her, you punish the kids. It's not fair. It's just not fair, and I'll hate you for that, you know. I'll hate you for that. I know hate is a strong word, but I'll hate you for that. You know, you can't do that to people. You can't do that to our kids, you know. Yeah, man, it's just nasty. I don't like that. It's really wrong and nasty. I don't like that. Make me just like, it just chip my psyche, you know, like what? And at no time should anybody's current situation be anything for social media, hype. At no time. At no time should anything be, you know, for social media hype and entertainment. Someone's life is very dangerous. You know what I mean? Very sensitive, sorry. And it's dangerous when you put that out there to the world for people to tear down somebody more than what they are feeling. You know what I mean? You don't know what a person is feeling. She could have been driven to suicide. She could have killed her kids. There's just so many things that could have happened as a result of her being, you know, dragged on the internet, as a result of her being trolled on the internet. She could have murdered her kids. You know what I mean? She could have killed herself. You know, and then what everybody's gonna do? Everybody's gonna now run in after she dead, right? Everybody want to run in now with a run in and try help our kids and collect money off our head, or collect money off our kids' them head after she dies. No, help the person while they're living. Help the person while they're fighting and they're trying to survive. Help the person then. Don't help the person until the parent dies. Don't wait until the parent dies, or you know, no. You see, because me know and understand how them thing you go, that's why I'm gonna reach out and help her. You understand? Because you see, depression is not a nice thing, especially when you have kids. It's not a nice thing. I've been there. It's not a nice thing when you're depressed and you have children and you're going through it. I don't give a shit what anybody says about her. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if she smokes weed. I don't give a shit if she has a habit. I don't give a shit. You understand me? I don't give a shit about none of that. You know what I mean? You helping somebody, you help somebody, and if you're not doing it for her, do it for her children. Her children deserves this. All right, so I will talk to you guys later. Let me just go on and give Sharika her money right now. Depression is no joke. I've been there, especially when you're depressed and you're broke and all the other stresses of life are come down upon you. You can take that on by your head, and you will get selfish and probably commit suicide. You know, you need strength. Any mothers out there right now, when I say I struggle and I do them thing in Jamaica right now, my heart goes out to Uno. I'm not telling a lie. My heart goes out to all the mothers right now in Jamaica. I wish I could help all of you, you know, but I can't. You know, I have to help myself, which is one of the reasons why I did stop charity, because I say, no, a time now for me to start help myself now, you know, and I just stopped charity, but I'm bringing it back. I'm going to bring it back in 2022. Big up on the damn self. All right. Have a good day, guys. Let me just call Sharika and send her money go give her. I look much. A lot of people are depressed. A lot of people are depressed. Let me tell you. Right? Let me just share this word with you. I was depressed before I started my business. I was depressed. I went through months of depression. Nobody knew. It's not something that I wore on my shoulders. I didn't tell anybody that I was depressed. I went to that empowerment meeting And that kind of changed my life. That was the start of something big that I didn't even know. I didn't even know it was the start of something big. And I went to that empowerment meeting in Manhattan. And then I said, you know what, let me kick off my own empowerment series after attending that empowerment meeting. And in December, like now, I was depressed too. I was laying in my bed. I was in my bed, just laying down, playing with my phone. And then I just said, you know what, let me get up and go do something. I said, oh my God, all December, I didn't even start any, I didn't even bake, I didn't even put up no Christmas lights, nothing. I'm gonna just get up out of it. I say, you know what, but I'm gonna jump up and go start bake. And that's what it is today. This is what it is today. That one decision changed my life forever. Not many people are that strong. You understand me? There are a lot of people committing suicide. Not many people is that strong, which is why you have to be careful how you talk to people, how you treat people, how you got to be careful, because you don't want to be the person responsible for someone taking their life. I don't know how people are able to live with themselves when them do something bad to somebody. I don't know how they're able to sleep. Like, doesn't it rest on your conscience? No compassion, nothing, so just dry, sir. No, man. No, I can't do them way. I can't deal with people them way. I'm sorry. Call me what them want, call me a baby, do me this, I don't give a shit, but I can't be like that. This is who I am. I've accepted who I am. You know what I mean? I have accepted who I am, that I'm a person of compassion, and this is no way of me gloating or anything like that. This is just who I am. You know, I have a very soft heart, and people take advantage, stamp on it, use it. It's just crazy, the shit that I've been through. But I'm not changing. I'm not changing. This is just who I am. This is what God made me to be. So maybe there are more people out there who's going to use me and do me all sort of shit. I don't know, but it's just how God made me. That's not just God made me. That's just what it is. You understand? You know, just don't. I don't know what to tell you. When you're in depression, nobody can take you out of it. Nobody can take you out of depression. It's a decision that you have to make. Depression is a very dark place. No one can take you out of depression when you're in depression. Nobody. It's something, it triggers. It's like turning on a light and turning it off. Like boom, boom. It's not something that pills can help. It's not something that people can talk to you about. It's something that your mind will have to decide, okay, let me turn it off and turn it on. Turn it off. It's like a light bulb, on and off, on. That's what depression is. So if you see somebody depressed, yes, you can probably reach out to them, try to offer some help. You don't know that little gesture, what that little gesture can do. You don't know. There are a lot of people, especially during the holiday season right now, a lot of people who are spending the time alone, and they're just alone, and they're self-loathing. You don't know what they're going through. Just reach out to them, call them, say, hey, what's up? Just kind of help them to snap out of it for a minute. And that one move can save their life. You know what I mean? Go pay them a visit. Bring them something, you know? I don't know. Be selfless, you know? Do something for them. You know? People nowadays are very, especially on social media, they're without compassion. They're just out for blood. They're very angry, very violent set of people. You don't have to be like that. You know? Moving at the same part where God make for you. You don't have to be like them. You don't have to join the bandwagon and be evil and devious and all of this bullshit. You don't have to be like them. I don't have to be like them. You know? We're going to save this session for another day. Let me go finish and do my thing. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a pleasant day. Sharika, better send her things come. Thanks to everybody who are giving to Sharika. I didn't even get a chance to do the thing yet for feeding families in Jamaica. I didn't even get a chance yet because I'm so busy. But trust me, my heart is in the right place, and I wish I could help so many of you. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a pleasant day. I have a cake to do. Bye.